Kensurfs here, and we're going to be showing you an unboxing and setup today of the Apple Watch Series 4 44mm aluminum case, the GPS model in space gray. Now, I wanted to mention, because if you watch my videos, you'll sometimes see me wearing a Apple Watch on my right hand and another watch on my left. That's because these are my primary watches. I love divers watches. I just love them. And I've been wearing a diver's watch daily since I was a teenager. I mean, I've got my Omega Seamaster, I've got my new Flight Master, I've got my new Seiko TAC, I've got my Seiko divers, my Pepsi Seiko diver. I love Seikos. Seiko watches I've been wearing almost all of my life. I stepped up a bit with the Omega Seamaster, and you might see me wearing two watches. And again, it's not because I don't know how to tell time. It's because this watch, if I'm using it standalone, it is a great watch. But I like to wear these watches, and I like to use this as a health tracker. This is an excellent health tracker. It will measure your blood, your pulse. It'll measure your EKG. It will do your heart rate. It will do the amount of steps you've used in a day. It'll show you the calories you've burned. I use it on 5Ks to track my progress. I use it in the gym on the treadmill. It shows me how far I've ran. I really use this as a health tracker. It shows me my sleep. I've downloaded an app on this, so it tracks my sleep. It'll show me if I've got deep sleep, how many times I woke up. It's really a great health tracker. I use it when I'm driving. I get a text message, I answer it right away. I use it for Siri, and I use it for maps when I'm driving along. This watch just works great. But sometimes I'm not using it as a standalone watch. So again, there's been comments in my shave videos, hey, you're wearing two watches. But again, this is a watch, but it's also, I'm used primarily as a health tracker. But it is a great standalone watch. If you don't like divers watches, this watch would do. But my love for watches goes back for years, so I can't stop wearing these and just exclusively wear this. So let's continue now with the unboxing, and welcome. All right, everyone. What we have here is an unboxing video of my new Series 4 44mm Apple Watch. And I've used this watch for a couple of years. And what happened is my wife has, this is a Series 3. My wife has a Series 3. And she ended up cracking the crystal on hers, the face, right along the top, and the watch was giving her some problems. So she says, I might have to buy a new watch. Well, I saw an opportunity, to be honest with you. And I said, tell you what, I'll give you mine. It's mint, and it's the 42mm. She had the 38, and she was very happy. I got her that magnetic, is it? The chain mill magnetic band. So she's real happy with it. She just doesn't like the color of the band, so she's going to go with something different. So that gave me an opportunity. And I had the James Bond NATO strap on my watch that I wore all the time. But that gave me the opportunity for me to get the new watch. I've been working a little overtime, so I figured why not? And I was doing some research on the prices, and often I go to eBay or Amazon and I buy these, but actually this one was on sale at Costco, and I believe it was $414, but they had a $55 off coupon at the counter. They were sold off online, but they had a few of these models left in the store, so I ended up buying it. And I wanted the Series 4 because it's got a lot of new options, especially I believe it's the heart rate, the EKG meter. And this is 44mm, where this was 42mm, and a lot of my divers watches are 44mm. So I said, why not? So here we go. That's the history of this, and we're going to do the unboxing. So let's take out the Benchmade 710, and we'll see if we can't open this on camera. I noticed a lot of people like these unboxing videos, and I was about to just rip into it and program it, but I thought, let's see what comes in the box when you buy a new watch. And this watch, when I bought it, was not new. I bought it in the box, but used from eBay. So this is my first brand new Apple Watch. So let's see. Don't even know how this thing opens. Oh, there we go. It's kind of hard being behind the camera and doing this. Oh. So what do we have? The black sport band. Used to be a slide out box. Got your instructions. There we go. It's got for the small wrist or the large wrist. I'm usually with the large wrist. So that's the band that you get. And instructions on how to use it. So we'll set this aside. Set the instructions aside. And now, take a look at the box itself. It's a little different than the previous box. Designed by Apple in California. We have our block that I call it, and I do hear that this is just the if you get the stainless steel version of the charger, I believe you get the stainless steel charging block, but this is just the standard plastic one and the standard plug. And here is the watch. So they have a little, is this slip out? Yeah, it slips out. I better not try to peel it off. Like I said, first brand new one. And they do package it a little different. Now what I've heard is this is the Series 4, and I believe these do have the ceramic back. My Series 3, since it's just the GPS model, and this is the GPS model too, not the cellular. On the Series 3, the cellular, the ones with a red button here, they had ceramic backs. This back is plastic, aluminum case plastic. But this is aluminum case and ceramic back. And I believe it's completely ceramic. Wow, what a nice looking watch. So let me see if I can get the watch band here. We'll hook this thing up. I always keep the boxes in case I resell them. I try to keep my watches mint, and then I end up reselling them on eBay or giving them away to my wife. It's always good to keep the box. Here we go. And I know you can put these in from both sides, but for some reason, with my luck, it goes in easier. So there we go. Let me go off camera a second. Need both hands on this. All right. Of course, it's dead. I'm going to have to pair it. Might show that paired in a few minutes after I get it started. But there you go. The unboxing of the Apple Watch Space Gray aluminum case Series 4 44mm. All right, so now we're going to start the pairing procedure on the watch. So the watch is on a charger now. I guess it should be more than a quarter charged. It came out of the box with a little low charge. So let's start this. And I'm going to hit start pairing. So now what's going to happen is you're going to see that cool, see that? Like, almost looks like a molecule. So you just take your phone up, if you've never done this before, you hold that right over that. Update your Apple Watch to finish pairing. All right, we'll update the watch. You got that reflection from the lines there. Checking for update. So there must have been an update since the watch shipped. We'll download and install. Let me take this out of the way. Put in the passcode. I agree. Downloading to watch. All right, so I'll pause this until this is done, and then we will continue. All right, so that was about 20 minutes of my life that I'm not getting back. It had to update to Apple Watch operating system. I believe it was 5.3. So now let's unlock the iPhone. Anytime now. Getting there slowly. You can see the progress around the dial here. We're about a third of the way done. All right, she's all done now. 7:09. Yeah, it took about 4 minutes. Let's see. We are now set. 44 millimeter. Okay, so it kind of named it myself, so you can actually come over to the face galleries. I'm not going to kind of go through what you can do with this watch particularly. There are a lot of videos out there with all the cool things that you can do. I do like the new look of it. The infograph I think is kind of awesome. As you can see, the infograph. Let's see. There it is. Let's, there we go. So, I'm gonna have to try this out now and see how it goes. So there you go, the unboxing and setup of the Apple Series 4 44 millimeter watch. Till next time, it's Kensurfs saying have a great night. Thank you for watching.